Hello and welcome. This tutorial will help you get familiar with the Vista National News Publishing Service. First off, what is it? How to send stories to it? And where is the content at your site? How do you see it? First off, let's just describe what the VNN wire is. It's actually a hidden website, and it's made to ingest your Vista National News. It can be seen in the My Sites tool. Locate the blue W icon. It might be labeled Vista National News, or it might be labeled something just a little bit different for your site. So let's take a look. Open up the My Sites. And on the left-hand pane, let's locate the Vista National News alias. When you go to select it, it'll take it a minute to request the records, the stories at that site. Once it gives you the folder structure, you want to access the news folder to see the content in there. Again, it might take a few seconds for it to give you back all the records, all the stories there. Once you have the stories, you can double-click one to see the content. You do have the rights to manually save a story here and or to delete a story. So you do have the rights to manage which stories are here. We have some test stories there that we will delete and just leave the valid content. So if I wanted to write a story here, I could manually drag and drop my content here. Do a copy. Once this editor is ready, it'll let you paste or manually type in this window. Now that my cursor is flashing, I can paste and then post. Give it a name. Once the story is posted, it becomes part of the national feed. The Vista National News content. Where does it appear at your local site? The Vista National News, the VNN wire, is going to come back to you at your local site in the wires. There's a wire queue called Vista National News. Each Newsroom 4 or 5 system has an RSS capture that looks at that WordPress site and brings it back to you at your Vista National News site. So it's important that you don't post stories here locally, but you post it to the WordPress alias. One of the options that you have, instead of manually saving the story, is to have a save group so that you can select it from a new item on a drop-down menu. It'll cut down the wait time and the amount of mouse clicks to get a story to the VNN wire. So here's how you can do it using Newsroom and or Remote. The menu is not very different. So under the Tools menu on the top left-hand corner, select Remote Groups or Edit Save Groups, depending on which program you're using. In Remote, once we edit our group lists, we can go ahead and add a new text group. You already might have one in the drop-down, and that might be for the Moose News. That's your local wire. This is for the national news. So we're going to add a text group. And on the left-hand side at the bottom, select your base machine or your home server. In my case, it's North Bay. And there we have the WordPress alias exposed as CFX and Vista National News. Select the WordPress alias, expand it, highlight the news folder, and give it a description. Press the Add Entry button, update changes, and give it a name that you want to refer to it by. And press the Save button on the bottom. When I'm writing a story in Remote, the new item whether you're adding audio to it, you can insert your audio. So in remote, I don't want to save it locally. I want to use my new save group. So instead of pressing save copy as, once you've made your save group, you'll have the down arrow, and there's the label that we gave it. So I'm going to save to my save group called Vista National News, and the title is, and this is the fastest way to save to that. That's the fastest way to save to the VNN. At the Eastern and Western Vista sites, the servers will have a RSS capture program, and that needs to be up and running to bring in your Vista National News into your Vista wire. There we go. Saved. That should get you up and running with the VNN publishing service for the Vista sites across the country. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us at support@klz.com. Thank you.